Hi, this is Dana, and I will talk in this video about the couple in general, man, woman, and essentially because we're at the beginning of the year, um, after a period of judgment and divine justice, we are now facing a new beginning. Many of us, actually all of us, in different ways. Some of us with divine justice, some of others with divine punishment. Regardless, the concept of couple is important for everyone to understand. And I will come back to the idea of twin flame and divine couple, divine masculine, divine feminine, because it's been the focus of everybody for so long. And I will say the following, because it's important at the new beginning to have clarity on this. This is why I come back to this topic. And what I will say is that all that is divinely guided is a spiritual concept, right? Twin flame, divine couple, everything is divinely, spiritually guided, right? So the biggest mistake made is that people in 3D adjusted these topics to the 3D perception of couple, which is very wrong, because it essentially you lose the point of the entire thing. Divine spiritual connection, either twin flame or divine couple, whatever it is, a soulmate, even, doesn't matter. It's about your gifts and your purpose here in 3D with those gifts. Essentially, as I keep saying, the purpose is to break bondage, to do spiritual fighting, to do healing, to break bondage, in order to move on your spiritual path, to go home to God. That's the basis of it, right? Um, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection. Many times, it's twin flames are souls with similar gifts, which are you can be in the same family members, you can be brothers, you can be brother and sister, you can be father and child, mother and child. It can be in many ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be um, um, uh, love. It doesn't have to be love, romantic love. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. And many times, if you incarnated in many different lifetimes, or just embodied, or you met in different lifetimes, and a lot of bondages and fake karma was created on your couple, it can be impossible to actually nourish a romantic relation, a healthy romantic relation in that couple. But you still have a purpose together to transmute the darkness, to break the bondages, to do the spiritual fighting, and to heal. You don't have to be romantically involved to do that. You don't necessarily have to be a couple to do that. Okay, you can do it from a distance. It doesn't. I mean, and we will come now, and I will give examples to explain more in depth this. Um, Essentially, what people are doing are adjusting these concepts of twin flame and divine couple to the 3D perception of love, which in any way is a wrong perception. Most people confuse falling in love, they confuse this with love. They're two different concepts. Falling in love, and I say this we divinely guided, falling in love is not of God. This is not healthy. This is not of God. And this is essentially a creation with darkness. It is focused on your solar plexus, falling in love. It is focused on emotions, not on feelings. You have lots of emotions, like everybody says you have butterflies in your stomach, you have all sorts of emotions. Those are emotions. Those are not healthy. Those weaken your energy field and your light body. So there are emotions, there's anxiety, there's panic, there's fearful love. What if I lose him? What if I lose her? What if he cheats? What if he doesn't love me? What if I... So there are emotions, there are ups and downs. This is not love. Falling in love is of darkness. And this I say again, as I've been researching this, energetically speaking, under God's guidance, how this is being created. Even from a sexual perspective, the falling in love usually has a lustful perception of sex. Um, all of this is totally different from what love means. And love is what the 5D divinely guided feeling is between a man and a woman. And that is on soul level, not on solar plexus, right? So from the beginning, it has a healing purpose, okay? So it's on soul level. That's a grounded feeling. That's a balanced feeling. That's a harmony. That's a connection strong. You don't focus on anxiety and questioning the other and the couple in itself. Or maybe I can do better. This is what usually people think in 3D. Is this a good couple? Maybe I can do better. I can find a better match. Maybe I care more about money than no. You don't find this in love. In love, you know you belong to each other and you have a higher purpose. You know you're divinely guided and divinely protected. So you trust your connection because you know whatever challenges you encounter, God will be there to guide you. And you know that you have a common purpose together. And again, it's a feeling grounded in and it's from soul level, which gives you equilibrium, balance, harmony, peace, and it helps you grow, expand, achieve things together. Um, and even from a sexual perspective, um, the 5D couple is focused on sacred sex, is not focused on lustful sex, which lustful sex is extremely detrimental, and it's usually created through entity attachments. Okay, so uh, the falling in love is one thing. It's a 3D concept, and it's created by darkness and by much programming. I mean, if you look everywhere around, you can see the programming in all the entertainment industry, in movies, in everything. Everywhere you have symbols of mind programming, of lustful sexual attachments and addictions, and so on. And the degree to which perversion in sex has become, cherished, shows you that is essentially a darkness entity which is controlling that emotion, because it's an emotion, right? Um, so and it's detrimental. It's detrimental in all ways, you know. And essentially it distorts perceptions, that you find people that um, attach to this all sorts of meanings that have nothing to do with it. So it shows you that it controls you and it takes you away from your path, essentially. So falling in love is one thing. It's solar plexus focus, it's emotions, it's darkness, creation, and it's based on demonic sexuality. And on the other side, you have love, which is on soul level, and it's a 5D concept. Now, you can find love in twin flame relation and in divine couples. This is ideal, and this is how God conceived it from the very beginning. But if you're not evolved enough, you're not going to be able to develop love. You're going to be stuck in the concept of falling in love, okay, which is done by spells, is done by, again, the darkness entities, spirit, sorcery, magic sex, tantric sex, all sorts of crazy practices created only to divert the individual from its path. Um, but if you do focus on this, then it's going to be impossible that you become a true couple. So you're going to transform the twin flame concept and the divine couple concept into something toxic. And you're not going to be able to achieve your purpose. Okay, so in this case, if you're not able to actually develop love from soul level, then it's better not to be a couple than to focus your couple on this type of 3D falling in love kind of crap, which diverts you from your purpose. So it's better in this case, if you cannot level up to the soul level and to the 5D love, which is associated with a divine concept of twin flame, a divine couple, then it's better for you not to become a couple, to just stay separated, and you can still achieve the purpose of transmuting darkness and breaking bondage and healing, but separately, not together. Not together, because together, if you cling to the concept of 3D type of falling in love and type of relation, then you're never going to achieve your purpose together. You're just going to drag each other down. Okay. So I sum up again these concepts. God guided me because we're at the beginning now, and many people are facing new beginnings. As God showed me, many people are facing opportunities for redemption. And God says to me, actually, right now, that the information I'm giving now is important for people because they otherwise, if they don't understand these concepts, they will lose the opportunities they get for redemption, and they will lose themselves again in wrong concepts of falling in love, which is essentially determined, is a 3D concept and is determined by darkness. It is not determined. So if somebody wants to do redemption, they better learn either what 5D love is, or just sit on their ass and just sit in solitude and clean up and pay negative karma which they created for themselves, so they can level up to a higher understanding of these concepts before they launch themselves into some wrong concepts, which essentially will just drag them down or will just keep them stuck in 3D concepts, and they will create more negative karma for themselves instead of breaking the one which they already gained. Okay, so again, you have the 3D falling in love, you have the 5D love soul level, and you can do twin flame and divine couple only with 5D love type of romance. If you're not capable of doing 5D love, then it's better to just stay in solitude and give up on the idea of becoming a couple, but still achieving your purpose, namely breaking the bondages, the fake karma, or the negative karma which you created, whatever is the case for everyone. Um, because at least this way, you get a chance at a later stage to be able to look at these concepts from a higher perspective, to clean up all this darkness, because as we live in 3D world, all of us are affected by all this massive concentration of of, of sexual symbols embedded in everything, in music, in movies, in images, everywhere you turn your head. Even if you look on TV at some sort of commercials, you still see that. Even the way people dress nowadays suggests the same thing. So essentially, it's better if you're not able to level up to the proper concept, it's better to just stay away from it and to accept the idea that your twin flame and your divine couple, whatever that is, will not have a romantic dimension, simply because either you're not capable of leveling up to the soul level love, or that it's not a good timing, or that you have to deal with your negative karma, or to clean darkness attachments and so on, which have been created on you throughout this programming done in 3D. Okay, I will stop here. I hope everyone gets a new beginning, approaches the new beginning with responsibility, and everyone gets to achieve the best they can, the purpose that God has for them. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. so as many people as possible would receive the information, the knowledge I'm sharing. And if you feel inclined to support my work, you will find the information for possible donations or gifts in the description box below. Thank you.